we've made a number of videos on basil, and we've been asked, what do we do with the basil that we grow? Well, we make pesto. So here's a video on how we make pesto and a few recipes to go with it. Fresh basil pesto is easy to make, and the key to making it the right way is the recipe and the ratio and the quality of the ingredients. The ingredients are fresh basil, and the best basil is the one you grow yourself. We have links to a video on how to grow that in the notes below the video. Then we have Parmigiano Reggiano, which is the cheese that we recommend. Pine nuts, olive oil, garlic. We'll look at substitute ingredients a little later on in the video. Start by preparing your ingredients. If the basil is from your own garden, you shouldn't need to wash it. Just make sure that there's no soil on the basil. Pick the leaves off the stems. The stems can be bitter, so we don't use them. So, 2 cups of fresh basil. Parmigiano Reggiano is the next, finely grated so the blender has an easy time. 1/2 cup of that. Pine nuts are next. 2 tablespoons, lightly toasted. This is the only tricky part. If the pine nuts are burnt, they become bitter. So toast them over a medium heat. Watch carefully and you'll see the oil begin to release and glistening a little. Not long after that, as soon as they begin to change colour a little, that's the time to take the pan off the heat and the nuts out of the pan so they don't keep cooking. Don't overcook the pine nuts. Garlic. 2 cloves is a rule, 3 if you like garlic, but again, don't overdo it or you'll lose the basil flavour a little. Sometimes we place our garlic in the oven with a coating of olive oil for about 15 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. It tends to make them a little sweeter. You can use them freshly crushed if you wish. 1/2 cup of olive oil. You may use a little more or you may use a little less. Allow for around about 1/2 cup. So, the ratio is 2 cups of basil, 2 tablespoons of pine nuts, 1/2 cup of Parmigiano Reggiano, 2 cloves of garlic, 1/2 cup of olive oil. We use a blender, not the traditional way, but easier than using a mortar and pestle, and in our mind, just as good. Pine nuts and garlic in first, a quick pulse until they're fairly fine. Add the basil, and again a quick pulse. Then the cheese and blend. The olive oil needs to be added a little more carefully. 1/2 cup is the rule, but add it a little at a time so that you get the consistency you like. We squeeze in some lime juice as well at the very end. This is optional. So how do we serve our pezzo? We serve it with a pappardelle pasta, and this is the one we use here. Pappardelle pasta like this because it really holds the sauce well, as you can see in this bowl here. Stir it through the pasta in the pan. 1 tablespoon per serve of pasta, and then you're ready to dish it up. You can add a few extras to this if you want to. We like to add some tomatoes, and to go along with the name, we use piriform, abruzzese, and we can also use some avocado as well, and it makes a taste sensation. Optional and alternative ingredients. All of these options will change the flavour profile, so it's what you like. Instead of using basil, you can use arugula or rocket. For something different, try shiso or spinach or warrigal greens. We've tried parsley, but not so keen on that one. Instead of the pine nuts, you can use pistachios, walnuts, macadamias, almonds, cashews. We've tried peanuts, but they don't work for us. Unsalted nuts are a must. There's enough salt in the cheese, so salted nuts ruin the whole thing. Parmigiano Reggiano. Parmesan's a little milder. Pecorino works. Gran Padano works. After those, you could try any hard cheese. It's worth a try. We've got recipes coming up soon on coriander chili prawns, on how to make really good air-fried chips, massaman curry, and a whole lot more. So subscribe to the YouTube channel, and if you like the recipe, give us a thumbs up.